Here in Vienna, I represent NASA in all aspects of what we do. So I'm talking about how NASA explores the solar system, not only with our robotic missions, but also with human exploration going beyond low Earth orbit. We have opportunities to talk to the astronauts. We're going to interact with many of the other countries that we deal with on a regular basis. And we just want to keep the dialogue going, bringing more countries into the space arena as possible. International cooperation is really critical on many levels. For instance, we recognize NASA can't do everything. And when we partner, we're able to do so much more. International cooperation that relies on the exchange of information, exchange of data from our missions, actually engages our entire world of scientists. It's the perfect way to move forward. Space is a perfect framework to be able to look down at the Earth and look at it from a global perspective, understand complicated systems that are occurring. Also, space is the perfect place to go if we want to visit planets. Everything we knew about a planet up to about 1962, we got from the back end of a telescope. Now we visit these planets, and what we're finding out is their history is very important. Venus has a runaway greenhouse effect. Mars is very arid. And of course, what's happened on those planets could happen on Earth. So really understanding the evolution of our nearest neighbors is very important to understand the evolution of the Earth. One of the things that we're doing in the space program is going out into the solar system and looking for places that could have harbored life. And that means also looking at them in the past, looking at them when they were much different than they are today. And what we're finding out is there's many places in the solar system that may actually have harbored life in the past and may harbor life today. Now, we haven't found life in the solar system beyond Earth yet, but we're on the track of that. And I think in the next several years we're going to be making major progress, and we're going to answer the question, are we alone? Well, it's a little bit of both, okay? You can be in space and move at a very high rate of speed that you can't do here on Earth. And relativity says time is different relative to yourself in space than it is on Earth. So you can be just a little bit younger, but you've got to be moving fast. Well, perhaps it being in space makes you tired, because gravity, has that tendency, to pull down on you. In space, you might be a little taller because there's no gravity that keeps your vertebrae intact and well connected. So perhaps a little bit. The Martian, a movie that was done by Ridley Scott, was really a fantastic view of the future. Now, not everything in The Martian is true. The dust storm that starts the big problem of stranding Mark Watney on the surface of Mars, very unrealistic. But how Mark survives, some of the things that he has to go through to be able to survive in that environment, in that harsh environment, are pretty realistic. So, yeah, in many ways. There's no question that Earth will be inhabitable someday in the future. The temperature of the sun will continue to increase. It will go through an evolution from which it will be a red giant. And as it becomes a red giant, its surface will puff up and consume many of the planets and probably Earth. And so that will happen in 4 or 5 billion years. We have plenty of time. But at least at that point, the sun will take over the Earth. My pleasure. And for more information, go to nasa.gov/podcasts and listen to my podcast called Gravity Assist.